2015, I was a stay-at-home mom. I was nursing my baby, and I was following a business leader who had talked about the platform called Periscope. Up until that moment, I had no idea what that was, and I wasn't even active on social media, but I was intrigued. So it was curiosity that got me there first. When I got there, it was amazing, just seeing that you could touch a button and the world would come to you. And I was like, this is cool, but how on earth am I going to do this? And you couldn't even control who was coming. This was a time where there was no Facebook Live, there was no Instagram Live.
Wow.
So I'm what you would call an early adopter.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, Periscope has a world map till date
Yeah.
that shows you a red dot to indicate who is live. On so many occasions, people would come into the broadcast and say, right now, you're the only one live in the entire African continent.
Amazing.
True story. And so it was scary. But being a person of faith, one of the first things I realized was this was a powerful tool.
Yeah.
This was a tool that from the comfort of my home, I could literally touch the world.
Wow.
And so I came up with a famous quote, why be local when you can be global?
Yeah.
Meaning you can be anywhere. And as long as you know who you are and what you carry, because there's so many people who don't have that understanding.
Yeah.
They try to wait for others to define who they are and wait for others to give them permission. And so in that instant, I gave myself permission to build a global brand. But I didn't even know how that was going to happen.
Yeah.
But I kept showing up. And so sometimes it's important on your journey that even without the full picture, without that perfect clarity, because there's so many people who think, I need to wait, I need to be clear, I need to connect all the dots.
Yes.
In the process of that, you lose the steam. And I started the journey, I kept showing up. After 4 months, I wrote a book. It became an Amazon bestseller.
Wow.
And then The Guardian came, and they did this big feature on me from stay-at-home
Is
mom.
that Guardian?
The Guardian woman, yes, the
Wow.
Guardian woman. So I was on the cover, from stay-at-home mom to Amazon best-selling author.
Wow.
And I just, I blew up.
Wow.
And people just kept coming. And it's been really transformational because going live really, I mean, look at us. It's 2020. COVID happened. And the same message I had been preaching for 4.5 years is our reality today.
So
and
you're kind of, you were ahead of the curve.
Yeah, so
right now we are trying to flatten the curve, but you were ahead of the curve.
I'm the kind of person you call the futurist. I kind of like saw the future. Well, not really. I stumbled on it and here we are. But truly amazing knowing that just that feature can take you to the rest of the world.
Just before I get to the next speaker, so basically you're saying that from stay-at-home mom, with a click of the button,
Yes.
From that local space, you've
Yes.
gone global.
Yes.
Could you tell us briefly about one or two places that just click of the button has taken you to outside the shores of your immediate space in a few seconds?
Oh, wow. Okay, so in summary, in the last 3 years, I have spoken on 4 continents.
Wow.
Summary. So Zambia, Dubai, Egypt, India, the US, different cities, and the list goes on. Virtually, I can't even count, but these are physical stages, and it's profound. So there are 2 anchor scriptures that really my company, the Sparkle with Naomi company, is founded upon.
Yeah.
The first one is Isaiah 60, verse 1. It says, arise, shine, for your light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon you. The second verse says, nations shall come to your light. And it didn't say whether you are in the US, whether you are in Europe, nations will come to your light. I take that. The second one is you are the light of the world. A city set upon the hill that cannot be hidden.
Yeah.
And so having these scriptures, for me, it's the bedrock of everything.
Yeah.
if this is what God has said,
Yeah.
I believe. And so it has to come to play in my life. Of course, over the years, there's been a lot of challenges. When I started, I didn't know anything. I literally had to grow, invest in knowledge, and I continue to do that. Of course, there was hiring. Right now, we're at the point of scaling.
Yeah.
We've expanded. It's no longer a one-woman show.
Sure.
I started this as a personal brand, but today, the Sparkle with Naomi company, we have a vision to transform the minds and performance of 1 million female business leaders in Africa.
Wow.
Because yes, we want to tackle that mindset. And it's a big challenge because a lot of people don't even know for so long how they think is affecting what they bring out into the world, because everything produces after its own kind.
Yes.
If you're not happy with what you're producing, you want to check what's on the inside. And so I'm thankful. And of course, my biggest secret, and now it's public, would be that I trust the Holy Spirit. So I have a lot of conversations with him. So when I'm going to speak, when I'm going to teach, when I'm creating anything, I'm always asking for strategies. Because God says he will give us those hidden treasures in dark places. I want that.
Yes.
And so that's how it is for me.
You know, so it's so inspiring to hear this, and I know you're going to be having a giveaway where you want to coach some people about your journey. So she's going to share the information at the end of this, so you don't want to go anywhere. But it's so amazing hearing this story. Let me prick you a little bit in terms of numbers. If someone is saying, looking at your revenue, what has been what will you say the numbers? Say in the last 4 or 5 years, on the last 2 or 3 years, this business has done in the range of this, you know.
Okay, so we're probably close to revenue that we've generated.
Yes.
So it's interesting. This is a very powerful question because at the beginning, I wasn't paying attention. I'm one you would call an accidental entrepreneur.
Yes.
But recently, I'm talking of weeks ago,
Yes.
I needed to put some structure. And so I got a financial expert from one bank account, and there are multiple.
Yes.
We found out at least 44 million naira had passed through in terms of income.
So it's not, because the way some of these guys were throwing around numbers, as if it's only them. It's not only guys. I wanted to balance it. I was feeling one kind. This one say million. This one say, so women
Yes.
too. Women can handle millions.
It's mind-blowing, really.
Yeah.
And it's just possible for people to believe that as long as your mind can conceive it, you can achieve it. For me, I have 2 gifts. So
Yeah.
the first gift is for everybody.
Yeah.
Wherever you are in the world. In a couple of weeks, we're hosting a very life-changing virtual challenge. It's a 7-day virtual challenge. It's called Camera, Confidence, Content.
Wow.
So a lot of people are intrigued with my story and the many people I've worked with around the world. And it's like, Naomi, I hear you, but I'm afraid, I'm shy, I can't hit the button, I have no confidence, what will people say? And how do I not run out of things to say? So we came up with this 7-day virtual challenge, and I'm sure the details is on the screen.
We're gonna put on
So
these
wherever
details.
you are in the world, please sign up for it. It's absolutely free. And this is from my heart to yours. And then the second gift is for 5 special people.
Yeah.
So I have a signature program called Backstage to Center Stage.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
in this group coaching program, I'm taking a very small number of people through the framework. How I did it,
Yes.
because now that's what we're doing. We're scaling.
Yes.
So we've worked with hundreds of entrepreneurs, but now we want to scale to thousands and to the millions. And so Backstage to Center Stage takes you through that framework.
Yes.
And I can run through it in 30 seconds. So the first M is master your mind. Again, we're big on mindset. If we can fix it here, half of the work is done. The second M is master your big idea. So I said I'm a stay-at-home mom. I still am. And there are lots of people, even people who have jobs, but right now they're threatened with COVID.
Yeah.
But guess what? You have ideas, you have gifts, you have skills, you have talent. How do you master it? That's the second M. The third M is master your message. So this is what we believe.
Yes.
You're not called for everybody.
Yes.
You have to understand who's your person, what is their pain, and what is the pleasure you have to offer. The fourth M is master your tool. And so, of course, the tool that I teach is the tool that I have tested and proven. I heard recently, be scared when a naked man offers you a shirt. So, he doesn't wear a shirt and he's offering you a shirt. Be careful. So
Yes.
this is a path And this is a tool that I've tested and I've proven. And so I'm going to teach, master the tool. And of course, the 5th M is master the impact. We're all about impact. How do you go from here to there and then impact the world? So 5 people are going to win complimentary seats. Now, this is valued at $1,000 per person. So 5 people are coming in. All the terms and conditions will be on the screen and posted.
The way you're smiling, you're not among the 5 people. The way I don't understand why you smile like
You
that.
know,
$1,000.
$1,000.
45 or one person?
No, one person. It's valued at that. So these 5 people are not paying. It's a free scholarship courtesy of this generation conference and the Sparkle with Naomi company. You're coming in absolutely free, and we're excited to have you.
I know you need volunteers to help facilitate that. I'm volunteering. Amazing.